Holy cow. That took about an hour. So the tree isn't even hidden this time. Interesting. How big is the map? It's not a terribly big map, if nothing else. But the tree being visible is nice. Sailing Point, Section 1. Crisis after Crisis. 5 AP. We get a... It is unknown. In this quest, you must fulfill certain conditions within a set number of turns, or you'll be defeated. Additionally, you will form your party immediately before the battle begins. Would you like to start the quest? Oh boy. Section 1. Crisis after Crisis. Here we go. Okay, that looks sick. That looks pretty cool. The Nautilus looks epic. And we're underwater. Series complete. Returning to reality space now. The outside ocean is ice cold. I hate to say it after we just arrived, but we've already got our work cut out for us. All hands, let's keep a tighter grip on the situation than a blue-ringed octopus does on its prey. We need to be able to respond at a moment's notice. I was hoping we could wait a little longer until Sion finishes reworking my equipment. But it looks like the circumstances won't allow for that. No more future, always just hanging on by a thread.
So we're finally headed for the Atlantic. Just what sort of civilization could these people possibly have built there? I'm afraid that's all but impossible to say at this point, given the fantastical nature of this world's history. All the more so given that we are dealing with a kind of nation that none of us have ever seen before. I expect the truth of the matter would be more difficult to pin down than a passing mugger. However, there is one thing I can say for certain. Greece is home to one of the most famous and influential mythologies in all the world, the gods of Mount Olympus. It is therefore highly likely that they have a strong influence in this Lostbelt.
Atlantis is currently thriving much more than any other Lostbelt on Earth. You can tell from the fact that we're able to observe the Tree of Emptiness from outside the stormhole, if only just. That means it has grown so large now it's too impossible to cover up. It's hard to believe something so imposing could be so empty. I expect a tree like that will only put up quite the fight indeed when it's time to cut it down. Alright, reality space established. All stable. We'll start to emerge once you've confirmed that there are no hostiles nearby.
Of course there is.
Also detected abort surfacing. I can't believe how sharp their eyes are. Not only have they already seen us, they're headed straight for us.
What? I mean, we're already under attack. What in the world were you doing, Captain?
They're waiting for us. We must have pinpointed our location in time it took to establish reality space after the zero sale. What kind of representational equipment are they using? That is like throwing a stone in the ocean and tracking it down to using nothing more than the sound it made. I know we didn't make so much as a peep. My diving is smoother than the slickest of dolphins. The only thing that could have possibly spotted is the faintest ripples we made when we entered the Lostbelt. And to do that, they would have to have been continuously observing the entire storm without a moment's rest.
Never mind how this happened. Just get us out of here, damn it. 1 year, full reverse.
I don't take that any evasive maneuvers just yet. Pull up the monitor and let's take a look at the surface. Hurry up.
Okay,
that's a fair few ships. What are those? How awesome those ships are using technology beyond anything in civilization. And the whole fleet at that. What are you doing, Marines? I don't want to listen to Sion prattling on either. But you can't just cut her off. Don't blame us, Captain. It's not our fault. Some sort of atmospheric interference cut off our connection to Nova Chaldea. Well, we've got a report to make too, Captain. It's not just enemy ships. I'm picking up a servant out there on the water, too. The one we really didn't want to run into.
Excuse me.
About time Chaldean Cretans got here. Now I'm gonna murder the absolute shit out of you for making me wait all this time. Hi, Canis!
Canis, the Divine Spirit, she's also here along with the entire fleet. What are you lot waiting for? Get us the hell out of here now. We don't have any other options.
Transmission. Sion? No, it's not.
Attention enemy vessel from Chaldea. Attention enemy vessel from Chaldea. Requesting line of communication. Over. Transmission. Does this mean their civilization has advanced to the point that they've developed long-range communications as well as even if only ones that use magical energy?
I'm going to pick up soon.
Do it!
Okay, you're on.
This is Gordolf, Music Commander of the Shadowport, speaking on behalf of Nova Chaldea.
I'm Odysseus, Commander of the Olympus Defensive Forces. Odysseus.
I'm contacting you with your first and only warning. We have come to kill you. There will be no surrender, no offers of amnesty, and no negotiations. We will not stop until we have confirmed that every last one of you is dead. He can't even get a word out. This communication is terminated, as you will be shortly. So we can't even attempt to talk things out in an effort to maintain status quo. The situation could not be worse.
We'll just make an escape. There's no way we can possibly defeat Canis at sea. Engineer, grab a salt. We're gonna crank the engine as high as it can go. What was that? You went around that by me again, you cat bastard? What kind of predicament did you get my poor little ship into? Whenever this is over, I'm gonna kick your ass so hard you'll take nothing but shoe leather for a week. Alright guys, I'm taking the safety valve off the Triton wheel. All 4 compartments now running simultaneously. 30 seconds until we're at full battle speed. Holmesman, yeah, set course for 12 miles. For minus 1200 seconds. We're gonna dive back once we hit the engine hits critical.
Yes, I'm well aware. Preparing for zero sail now. Throw the prototype at them. We'll move to cut them off while it keeps them busy. Yes, sir! Opening cage and inputting target. Injecting Theos. Clearonomia. Go, go, go! It's still not enough. Canis, you go too.
You don't gotta tell me. No way am I letting them get away. Now I'm gonna make them wish they'd never been born. Especially that little runt. No runt.
I see. That vessel of theirs smells of Triton. They do say the sins of the parent are visited upon the child. Though why Poseidon would bother to create such two dull familial bonds is beyond me.
Don't you have familial bonds, Odysseus? Also, so she's talking about Triton, Poseidon, and Canis, that whole thing. I'm pretty sure Odysseus has, you know, a family. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a family. I'm getting something on the sonar. Hostile contact close and fast. Crap is gonna intercept us before we can zero sail. Forget now, the whole Norris's outer layer will be completely shattered. Abort zero sail, cheap spells over to physical defense. Eventually, give me an escape route. All help is to smash through this Dreadnaught.
And us, Captain?
Get out to mash and hold back that servant on the surface. Canis makes it to inside the ship. We'll all be well and truly done for. I'll solidify the water near the boss so you can use it as a point. Hopefully that'll be enough. Mr. Master.
Let's go!
Roger that, surfacing now, opening the hatch.
That's not Canis. It's a completely new type of enemy. It doesn't match anything in our records. I would normally encourage you to approach it with caution, but I'm afraid we simply don't have the time. Those other ships are making their way here as we speak. If we take too long, they'll have us completely trapped.
I'll be as careful as I can. Engaging now. What are your orders, Master?
Oh boy.
No support servants here. So we will start off, since you're here, J6, we're going to use your Memeland. Okay. Unknown enemy class. You know what? J6, I'm not using your Memeland. If it's an unknown, then I'm going to go with the option that literally has one weakness. XA, get your butt in here. And then, Scotty of mine. It's time to utilize it at long last. I can foresee no better circumstances to use the love the gods left. Alright, XA. Time to rumble. As long as it's not a foreigner, XA should be effective. Or a ruler, I guess. A ruler would be neutral damage, so, you know. That's something. Prototype. Increase attack and decrease damage taken. Okay. Oh, I could have sworn it was neutral damage versus ruler still. Single enemy, so I did choose right by bringing XA into this battle. Lower my Scotty. I could have swore it was rulers too, but I guess I'm just a dum-dum sometimes. Chestnut Paste EX, go. Stack, stack, stack the buffs. Stack, stack, stack the buffs. Stack, stack, stack the buffs. Okay. So long as the other Scotty lives, and XA lives, we got this. Yeah, we got this. And if we don't got this, then we have X. Take this. I mean, obviously not in this run, but... Heck yeah. Easy peasy. You're picking Zerker for the GSSR? Good choice, good choice. Like I said, though, I'm going to be going with Lancer since it's a 50% chance to NP2 somebody, or 50% chance for somebody new. That I kind of want. Alright, next is Berserker Caster. So multiple enemies this time. I'm going to go Alter Ego. Or... you know what? If they're bringing out the stops, then I need to bring out the stops too. Dante's. I hope this works. What in the world is that thing? How is it so absurdly strong? I can't get a read on it. Our scans are being deflected by or something. All of its stats are showing up as unknown. If our instruments can't even measure it, I think that means it might be a divine beast. Well, it's not that strong. I handled it. I'm gonna release my noble phantasm. Get ready, engineer. No, you're not. So why would you use our up trump card now, you moron? Fine, we're good to go at any time. Do it, and if you die from this, I'm taking over as lead Nemo. Summon Great Ram over to impact form. Holmes.
I'm on it. Go ahead and give it all you've got.
Run up here, Great Ram Nautilus. Good, the ram struck dead on. But it's still alive, damn it.
Yes, but you did manage to slow it down. Now's our chance to escape. Bold if you get back in here on the double.
So how far away is Canis that she hasn't reached us yet? I'm so sorry I wasn't able to defeat it.
No need for apologies. In terms of your destructive power and durability, that thing is easily on par with the highest rank of servant. Right now we just need to get as far away as we possibly... Hold it. Right there. Magnify.
Yeah, that's something I would rather have not seen. What in the blue places is that? Holy cow, these magical energy readings are off the charts. No way. That's not the readings themselves, it's the sheer number of fluctuations I'm seeing. That thing is fluctuating fast enough to turn a human being into a mummy and back in the blink of an eye.
There appears to be something moving about in its abdominal region. It would appear to be llamas and chimeras, fully grown to boot. I mean, it's birthing monsters, but the actual how? What's more, it's doing so at a great speed. It would seem we're dealing with the mother of monsters in a very literal sense. Now the monsters at birth are heading our way.
Master, let's do this. They're not Lemoose. If they're freaking Lemoose... Hold up. If they gonna send Lemoose sprites at me, then I literally don't know what to say. Origin Lamias and Origin Chimera. 50 of them! 50. Excessive mass production, decreased defense, and crit rate for yourself. Okay. So that gives me some hope. Some. Let's see how much we hit with single defense down. Monster Terminators is an excellent way to put them. Dante's Go. What are we looking like damage-wise here? Some low rolls. You have. Another duo. Another trio, rather. Okay. Doot. The NP loss I was not anticipating. Where's Dante's arts card, damn it? Hold up, where the heck is Dante's arts card? Or was that on the first turn and I'm just dumb? I might just be dumb. No, there's no way they would make me kill all 50 of these freaking enemies. There is no freaking way they're gonna make me kill 53 enemies. The game is not that sadistic. See? The game's not sadistic. Okay. I mean, you know, Angry Mango's interlude is literally sadism, so... Formation restricted for this next one. There, we got a lull in between the waves. Now's our chance. I know we'll be using evasive. We'll be getting evasive maneuvers as soon as we collect you. Make our way through the creatures that we can't avoid with the Enable Ram and anti-submarine net cutters. Forget that, Captain. We've got to get out of here now before she gets here. Here's Canis. They're above us. I like that you could very briefly see her silhouette there. Very, very briefly. I'm okay, although that one blow was so powerful. And you are. Why do I gotta bother tell my name now? Besides, we've already exchanged pleasantries in Scandinavia. Then again, I'm enjoying that terrified look on your face, so why not? You don't know who I am? Fine, you got it. My name is Canis, a divine spirit. I'm the lightning that tears this shitty ocean apart. I'm also Krishtari, one of my servant of the Envoy, who's gonna end every last one of you. But hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be mean. I'm actually really happy that I got to see you like this. Between Russia, Scandinavia, China, and India, I figured you would have died before getting here. Hell, I was sure if I'd already put you out of my mind. Then you show up like a pack of morons you are, flying by the seat of your pants. Now I know what it feels like to bust a gut laughing. You're gonna be worth destroying just as much as that fake-ass Triton. So hey, take your pick. Will it be skewered alive or torn limb from limb? Either one's fine by me. All I want is to hear you scream for mercy. Oh, what's the freaking nerd herd doing out here? Now, how about you go back to your calculations and shit and just leave the fight to the grubs, huh?
While I would love to do just that, I'm afraid that a few extra hands will be necessary to deal with the Divine Spirit. The name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm afraid I missed my chance to say hello back in Scandinavia, so I am now for making up for my lack of manners.
That's so. Well, I like that you're minding your manners. At least in the sense that you don't piss me the hell off. On the other hand, I still can't stand the whole prim and proper shit, so I think I'll split the difference and rip your guts out first. Did you really think a couple of human heroic spirits could even stand a chance against me? I'll show you what happens when trash like you tries to pick a fight with a god. I mean, I've taken down gods before, Canis. You're nobody special. Okay. Okay, I can't give Mash a CE. Go all in damage-wise. All in the Daka. And I'm still leveling up this spacesuit. You know what? No. This is a serious fight. I should have more serious garb. But this is going to be painful, I imagine. I don't have a saber amongst these. This is going to be very painful. Oh boy. What's she got? Apply invincible and resistance and immune to all debuffs. So this is a stall fight then. What I'm understanding. Stall fights all around us. Stall fights everywhere.
実に興味深い。
Okay. Okay, game. Like... Okay. I mean, yes, it shows that she's invincible. I suppose it's not as bad as the Arjuna one. It is not as bad as the Gajuna one. Also, I like the idea we got QP. Like, she kicked our ass so hard, she decides to give us QP. I take a lot of weak-ass noble phantasms to the face before, but yours is truly by far the most irritating. I didn't even use a noble phantasm. Was I supposed to use an NP?
Holmes! None of our attacks worked. Is that due to Canis' noble phantasm, or perhaps it's a type of authority? Perhaps Captain is right. It might not be possible to do so much as scratch Canis at sea, or rather on the Greek ocean's own God's own ocean.
That's right, I'm a mortal one on the sea. That's just how I'm made. I didn't ask for that, though. You would think that piece of shit Poseidon for it. I've been just fine with my lightning. Anyway... Time's up, I'll say this for you, scrawny. At least you know how to defend yourself. Alright, I'm gonna pull back just like Ayas' planned. I was looking forward to being the master of Chaldea and that fake-ass trained to death with my bare hands. But not enough to risk my own life. Later, Chaldea. I'll be nice and at least make sure you die a painless death. Painless death. Canis has retreated.
I've got a very bad feeling about this. Return to the Nautilus. Return to the Nautilus.
Tongue-tied myself there a bit. Are you okay, Mr. Holmes?
Well, I'll be alright. I feel at least slightly better than I did after my encounter with Sigurd, after all. Then again, I suppose I was only able to handle Canis' spear thanks to my experience against his demonic sword. At any rate, finding a way out of this situation is still our most urgent priority. Let's hurry on to the cockpit. I don't know why Canis fell back, but I sincerely doubt it was to give us time to rest.
I doubt that too, Holmes. I doubt that too. Alright. At Crisis After Crisis, the final part of Section 1. So if you're still here, Draconic, I'm almost at Section 2. Woo! No idea what to expect. We're back! We kicked Canis' butt. Totally, definitely did that. Good old crew members have returned safely. Submerging Nautilus now. also safely underwater. Hopefully this will buy us some time.
Damn it, Krishtai, wasn't that strange of Olympus enough? Did you really have to say Canis Thomas too? It's just so childish to be so overprepared for our arrival.
Don't worry, I'm not so sure childish is the right word. I mean, this is pretty much the opposite of playing around.
Yes, good point, but never mind that now. We need to focus on getting out of here. Are we still ready to zero sail?
Between the unidentified demonic beast attacks and the damage Canis is lightning to the armor, repairs are going to take some time. If we tried to zero sail now, we'd all be crushed to a pulp under the pressure of the void space. And since we don't want that happening, we'll just have to find another way out of these waters. Sonar's going nuts. A whole bunch of somethings are headed our way. Crap, are those depth charges? No, wait. They're creatures. There's what looks to be tons of living somethings heading our way from the surface. Shit, they're gonna collide with us at 90 knots.
What living thing could possibly be moving that fast?
I finished analyzing them. I think they're probably Lamias. Amazing maneuvers. All hands, brace, brace, brace.
We're taking on water!
Man, this is really bad. Punctured section 2, we're starting to take on water. Oh, okay, I was just joking there. I'll seal it up once the crew's out of there. 3, 2, 1. There, it's sealed. Well, hell, I know we're living creatures. Those are living creatures, so where did the depth charges come from? This is Hatch. Look out, I'm hearing something strange. Oh man, I think they're trying to pry it open. Sonar reporting in. I'm seeing tons of ships under the surface ahead and behind us. There must be at least 50 of them. We can't possibly break through so many. Engine hull, head, flank speed. Shake off the creatures that are trying to pry open the hatch. Roger that, flank speed.
What should we do? I don't want to die out here.
Things will work out. The strange sound coming from the hatch stopped. Did we lose them? No, I don't think we did. But I can't say I'm surprised.
What's going on? Can't we just make a run for it now?
We're surrounded. They knew exactly what we were gonna do.
We got outplayed. Proceeding to phase 3. Activate the Lamias we built on the seabed. Once they secure the target, we'll immediately.
There's nowhere left to go. The sea's usually a world of freedom. I've never felt so restricted before. Oh, I'm getting something in the sonar again. Now I've got hustles coming from the seabed. They're pretty much the same as the ones before.
Was that another depth charge?
No, sir, that sounded more like some sort of metallic grinding.
The chains of the sea.
And its status, are they still functioning? No, sir, they'll all take up with something. We can't even so much as move a send them here. We can't cut it off with the anti-submarine net cutters either. The only way we can get off is for someone to go out there.
Does that mean they're gonna crush us to death? Wouldn't it be a better dash at all and risk a zero sail? We still need a bit longer to prepare for that. They're not giving us any time to react. Once they've been cornered, the only option they'll have left is a zero sail. That means there's still a chance they could escape if we continue to attack with our ordinary means. Therefore, we need to give them the salve of the heavens so that there can be no room for miracles or coincidences. All ships, make sure you follow commands to the letter. Everyone caught retreating will be punished severely. Yes, sir.
Huh?
What is it now? What's the matter now?
Is that high energy signature coming from orbital space? We should have an ultra long range lens now, thanks to sound, right? Use that to zoom in as close as you can. Roger, activating ultra range lens now. Zooming into 16,000 meters, 32,000 meters, 64,000 meters, 128,000 meters, 240,000 meters, 500,000 meters. Oh, there's something there. Putting up on the monitor now.
What?
Is that really? A spaceship. There's a spaceship. That's not a spaceship. That's an artifice, straight from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. At least it looks like it.
I presume this is orbiting directly above us at the moment.
That's what it looks like. It's pretty much a robot that operates primarily from space that can come down and shoot death lasers. Artifice.
What is that? What in the place is that? I thought the Lostbelts were supposed to be places where human history stalled out. How can they have a spaceship that looks like something our top scientists could only have dreamed about?
We might have been able to gather more information about it if we still had our connection to Sion. But at a glance, it sure looks like it's more advanced than anything in our own world. Master, what's wrong? I like that we just say that. Die? Ah. Orbital lasers. Enormous ship hangs suspended in the hazy darkness of space. Hostile entity detected. Authenticating request confirmed. Verifying target coordinates via ground level ether sonar. Readying cannons to fire on target location. Antole. Octotria. We're never able to evade this by conventional means. Faster allocate all resources towards maximizing fences. Damn you to Lightworks. Orbital lasers. I mean, at least it's not the Fist of Zeus. Although I'm pretty sure that's even still a conceptual weapon as well, so... The Fist of Zeus is essentially not an orbital laser, but a satellite with large pillars of metal that are dropped from beyond orbit, which would pretty much be the equivalent to beyond a nuke. You know. Understanding now. Activating battlefield spells. Authorizing code L, New Moon. Activating battlefield spells 1 through 60. Spatial distortion spell up to maximum depth. Good, don't fall behind on the zero cell preparation either. Here it comes. Dispatching interstellar entrapment evacuation alert. Firing enemy charge in 3, 2, 1. Shooting star, Ortega. Light converged on a single point, transforming into an enormous arrow. No, it wouldn't be fitting to call it an arrow. This was a weapon designed to shoot down intergalactic vessels, a weapon created to tear through entire planets. An anti-planet noble phantoms. Now it slides troops down to the signal summon, the Nautilus. Oh, I so want to see this animated. Anti-world effect. At that. Battlefield spells 1 through 60 have been destroyed. Spatial distortion spell has already been eroded to 2% capacity. Time for the distortion to repair itself. 5 seconds. The spell isn't gonna hold. Shoot 0 sail. After the mechanic. He's trying this state. What are we gonna do? What the hell are we gonna do? Oh, snap. It's it. The Chaldean ship has been completely vaporized. Too bad for the guys who had to keep them surrounded. Necessary sacrifice. We couldn't give them time to fall back. Shall we go home now, sir? No, not yet. We're going to check the target area for any remains. Are you sure, sir? There's not so much as a scrap of them left. And that is the reason not to look, because... Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. We'll start searching the area right away. This is why I paid the Foxman such an exorbitant price for that shadow border analysis, because he followed this turn of events. That light I saw at the end. We had one more trick up our sleeves. Clearly. So that's section 1. Good gracious. We get a fragment of the twinkling star. How big is section 2?